Superlife, you look at me first. Me looking at me first, you will say yes. I told her that I went to a certain XYZ company. As I was driving, I saw a man open his car, the boots filled with products, and now quickly come back. I said, this is a prospect. And he needed help. Hello? He needed help. And I need to assist him. And that's our mission. Our mission is to do what? Impact life. You know what I did? I bought those products with that man, took him to where he would eat food. He eat food. Trust me, within 2 weeks, he signed up, and he has signed up 4 persons as a super. So let's assume that I drive past, probably I would have met him, 2 of us. So let us put our feet down. So many of them have heard about Superlife. They don't know anything about Superlife. So for you to hit it big, you must begin to make sacrifices. You must change your strategy. If you're doing one thing over and over again, you have the same result. So change your pattern. So please, ladies and gentlemen, for you to win, never you win. Thank you very much.
What did you get from here? For you to win, never do what?
Win.
Winners don't do what?
Win.
And winners don't do what?
Don't win.
Number 2 is what? For you to win, you must make what?
Sacrifice.
Tell somebody make sacrifice. You are here. See, you're supposed to be in this city now. Golden one. What are you doing here? Golden one. You're supposed to be here. What's going on? We give you 1 or 2 months to come to where you belong. Golden one. Weeks of it. I beg. We know when we started this thing. Anyway, that's not what we had to do. Of course. You know now. You know. All right. There is something that, please, that wonderful expression by Ambassador Uche. Can we give him a loud appreciation? Okay. Baba Eshe said about principles of salesmanship. We have to hold him. Say, hold on, don't be today. But don't worry, in our monthly, this June Zoom monthly leadership training. This our Zoom monthly leadership training. That one we do every month. You will deliver that training. Wow, that's good. So we're going to post it online. Just get connected. Either the third Saturday or the last Saturday of the month. You will feature and you will deliver that training. Principle of what? Salesmanship. Alright? Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come to bring the big fish into the ring. Jonathan. Nigeria, we know how to welcome our heads. This network marketing will make positive noise here. Now you do like this, like this. Want to go? Use your hand like this. So. Now you will go follow. Whether you dey go, whether you go over to Ghana, or over to America, that is why that we will go follow. And today they have baptized you with good luck. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've always thought of that these that appreciate never depreciate. This young man, a pilot, the son of a bishop in Ghana, who God inspired and gave him tenacity, and he contacted Ambassador, and he came all the way from Ghana to sow this excellent seed. If he refused to sow this excellent seed, maybe our life would have remained like that. God forbid that. And for someone God used to turn the table around, and now you can put food on your table. Now, things can change. The least you can do is to appreciate, so that you don't depreciate you. This is a spiritual law. And that is why, for him, coming out to go from Ghana, I want you, as we are standing ovation, jam our hand, keep on clapping. 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 Keep on, as you clap, people will clap for you. As you clap, people will clap for you. Wanted to do something. Play. I don't know whether they're ready. At the table. Samson, are you ready? You not sound this. All right. We want, with a heart of appreciation. This mic is not giving us a water. And the big fish want to go. Can we do something? Samson. So,
thank you. very much for the Oh My God reception. It's in about 3 different states, and then magic started happening. In 2019, in February, I did the same thing in South Africa, and then that same year, it produced triple crown diamonds and double crown diamonds. So just as 1 + 1 = 2, these principles are what is going to guide you to get to the very top. All right? So today no motivation, today no, Somebody say back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. I believe we can all see from here, right?
Yeah.
Is it okay now? Let's get the best of you. Let's get the best of you. Is that okay?
Can you see it?
It's on the screen, right? Actually, this is what changed my life and gave me the vim to fire my boss. When I studied about the cash flow quadrant by Robert T. Kiyosaki. Now, Robert T. Kiyosaki made mention that we have different groups of people. The people on the left side of the quadrant, E represents employee, S represents self-employed.
Business.
All right? E represents employee, S represents self-employed. Now, Robert T. Kiyosaki made mention that the people on the left side of the quadrant are known as active income earners. They are known as what? Active income earners. We heard something that time is money. Now, what these people do is they trade their time for money. They have been taught to trade their time for what? Money. What it means is, if they don't trade their time, no money comes in. They are always active income earners. Time is money. Let's go by the song. Time is money, right? T = M. So these people trade 8 hours of their time each and every day to make money. We have been taught to go to school, have good grades, find ourselves good job, and when it's 9 a.m. we have to report at the job. When it's 5 p.m. we close. Is that so? Yeah. So we always trade our time for money. They are active income earners, but shockingly, they contribute 95% of the world's population. 95% of the world's population and share only 5% of the world's wealth. 95% of the world's population sharing only 5% of the world's money. Isn't this interesting? Why? It is because they are always trading their time for money. Now, the people on the right side of the quadrant, you see big business owners, which represents the B, and then the I in investors. The business owners are those who have people working for them. And then the investors are those who have money working for them. contribute only 5% of the world's population, but they share between themselves 95% of the world's wealth. Say to yourself, before I become a millionaire, I must be an enlightened millionaire. 5% of the world's population share 95% of the world's wealth. Now, do you know the reason why? Do you want to know the reason why? Yes. Each and everyone on the left side of the quadrant are looking for work. You are doing what? Looking for work. But the smart people, that's the people on the right side of the quadrant, are those who build networks. So everyone looks for work, only the rich build networks. 5% of the world's population are leveraging on the 95% of the world's population time. Therefore, if I have a company, let's say, company Jonathan, and then I know that a lot of people will be looking for work, so I build a system. And once I build a system by name, let's say Power Circle, I learn to leverage on the time and efforts of others. Now we say time equals what? Money. So if I should employ about 10 people who are all giving me 8 hours a day, because I am the owner of my system, I will decide how much to pay them. So if they trade 8 hours of their time, I can say, okay, let me give you just 2 hours of what you've traded. So if an hour is $1, I'm going to give you at the end of every day $2. Then I take what? $6. So if I have 10 people in my organization are making $60 whilst they are making $2 each. Now, one may say this is cheat, but understand this. He built a system where he can allow people to trade their time for money. Therefore, you are trading 8 hours for your employer each and every day, and he pays you 2 hours, so he's got what? 6 hours. 6 hours times 10 will be what? 60 hours. Do you understand why time is money? So the more time, so a lot of people have more than 60 hours a day, 100 hours a day, because they have learned how to leverage, they have learned how to build a system. Why? Because they understand the fundamental truth that everyone will be looking for work, but only the rich build networks. If anyone comes to you that there is any better opportunity than the network marketing industry, look to the person straight in the eye and say, it is a stone cold fact that the network marketing opportunity has the better way. Now, how many of you believe you own a business? With Superlife, how many of you believe you own a business? Wow. Understand that this same principle applies in your network marketing business. The same principle applies in your network marketing business. And in network marketing, 95% of people who join network marketing are grinding. They are what? 95% of those who join the network marketing are on the right side of the quadrant. Shocking, isn't it?
Yes.
So for those of you who raise your hand, let me make you understand that your Superlife business is a job. Is what?
A job.
Your network marketing business is a job. It only becomes a business when true duplication sets in. It only becomes a business where true duplication what?
Second.
And therefore today we are going to teach you how to treat your business first of all as a job until it starts paying you as a business. Treat your network marketing business as a job until it starts paying you as
Business.
Get to understand me. If your Superlife business is not making you $1,000 every night, outside of your reach, outside of your influence, outside of your proximity, you do not own a business. You still have a job.
Yeah, right. Yes.
If you are not earning $1,000 every night of parent bonus, your Superlife business is still a Do you want to know why? Tell someone, know your numbers.
Know your numbers.
Statistics have it that out of the people you introduce into your business, 70% will do nothing. Tell someone, know your numbers.
Know your numbers.
Out of the people you introduce into your business, 70% will do
Nothing.
20% will bring in at least one or two people. %20 will bring in at least one or two. 5% will bring in 3 to 5 people. %3 will bring in 6 to 9 people. And then only 2% will bring in that duplication you need. Tell somebody, know your numbers.
Know your numbers.
Let this myth in network marketing be far away from you. This myth, I'm going to mention the myth. Let it be far away from you. And I'm going to shock you why I'm saying this. How many of you have heard, oh, when you join Superlife, all you need is 2 people? If I hear any presenter presenting the lazy man scenario right here, let me tell you this, it doesn't work. Take it from me, Jonathan Abbey, that all you need is 2 people. Just join, bring 2, let the 2 bring 2, let them their 2 bring 2, and their 2 bring 2. It doesn't work. Do you know why? Because it doesn't matter what works for me, it only matters what duplicates in network marketing. It doesn't matter what works for me. I may be able to get my 2 because probably I have an influence of people who will actually listen to me. Probably I've got the skills of recruiting. So I may easily get my 2. What about you? So that 2 to bring their 2 to bring their 2, your strength may not be my strength. So it does not matter what works, it only matters what duplicates in network marketing. Teach your 2 to bring their 2 and their 2 to bring their 2 and whatever it is. Please craft it. For those of you who've been in network marketing for so long, have you seen this thing working? 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. It may work the first 3, 4 steps. Coming down deep, it doesn't what?
Why?
Tell somebody, know your numbers. You want true duplication in your network? Never ever preach anywhere the lazy man scenario, because the lazy man scenario will never take you to a crown ambassador.
Yes.
But how many of you would love to make that journey and transition from the left side of the quadrant to the right side of the quadrant? May I see my hand?
That's why I'm here.
You want your Superlife business to move from a job to real business. Let me see my hand. For you to make that transition, you need 3 transitional mindsets. Say transitional mindsets. You need 3 transitional mindsets. Number 1. Vision. How many leaders sitting down here have ambitious dreams? You can't say all of us. Do you know my dreams? Was my compelling reason, my vision. I knew right from the start that I would hit the ambassador rank right from the start. When we started Superlife, it was only up to crown ambassador. But I knew right from the start that I'm going to hit that rank. You need this transitional mindset. You need that vision. The second thing you need what do you see? Delayed gratification. Rome was not built in a day. Delayed gratification. patient with the results while engaging in consistent action. You need to be what?
Patient with the results.
While engaging in consistent action. Because we live in a world of instant gratification, once I touch him, he must feel it. Therefore, we also believe that when it comes to business, once we go out there and then talk our business, instantly we must see what?
Results.
But it doesn't happen so in our business. Say delayed gratification.
Delayed gratification.
Be patient with the results while engaging in consistent action. These are just transitional mindsets because you want to get to the right side of the quadrant, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. The third one is compound effect. My mentor taught me this, that when you do something long enough, a ratio will appear. When you do something long enough, a ratio will what? Appear. Compound effect. When I started the network marketing industry, it was very difficult for me to talk to people. I may talk to 10 before I get a yes. But when I kept on doing it, things became easier. Why? Because once you do something long enough, they say practice makes a man perfect. When you do something long enough, a ratio will what? So you want to move to the right side of the quadrant, you want to make that move to the right side of the quadrant, you need this mindset. If you don't have, start building. Get to understand you need a wild vision, a compelling reason that will take you there. Get to understand that Rome was not built in a day. It takes what? Time. And then also get to understand that practice makes man the power of compound effect. When you do something long enough, a ratio will what? Appear. You need these transitional mindsets. So let's go back. How many of you would love to experience true duplication in your network? Ladies and gentlemen, if duplication must happen, it will only happen with 2 people or the 2% of people in your team. So if you tell someone all you need is 2, what is 2% of 2? When you tell someone all you need is 5, what is 2% of 5? If true duplication must happen in your network, it must start from you. And if it must start from you, you must be the 2% you want to attract. Therefore, you do not go out there and tell people that all you need is 2. Your first 3 years in your network marketing is a building phase. It's what? It's the building phase. It's not a business yet. It's a building phase. Your first 3 years in network marketing or in any company. Your first 3 years, you must recruit more people than ever. You must do what? Some of us have been in Superlife for just 2 years, 3 years, and we stopped recruiting. We are playing what we call the manager's mood. How many of you want to lead by example? If you want to lead by example, understand the numbers. Understand what? The numbers. I believe we are all leaders, so we all have great people in our organization. How many of you have about 50 or more people in your network? Whether personal recruits or in your organization, how many of us have? Okay. So get to understand that the bedrock of every duplication is retention. The bedrock of every duplication is what?
Retention.
Is retention. If duplication must happen in your network, then it takes the ability to be able to retain those people in your organization. Retention is the job part of our business. Say the job part.
The job part.
How many of you are willing to work hard like you have a job? Work very hard like you have a job. Until you have that mindset, no true duplication will happen in your network. Retention is the bedrock of duplication. Do you know why 95% of the people in your network or the people in network marketing are not making any money? We all know Superlife is an excellent seed, right?
Yes.
But do you know why 95% of the people in network marketing or in Superlife are not making any money? It is because of what they have been taught before, their reactions to life. Reactions to life. Now, when you were a kid, you were told by your parents that if you don't brush your teeth, you won't eat. So they quickly learn or adapt how to respond to consequences. You know for a fact that when you go to school late, you'll be what? Punished. So, because you are reacting to life, you always make sure that you get to school responding to consequences. Once you get a job, you know very well that if you absent yourself from your work for at least 2-3 days without any reasonable excuse, you'll be what? Queried. 2 times repeatedly, you'll be? You'll respond to consequences. But now when you come to network marketing, everyone is saying now you own your own what? Business. So when you don't come to trainings, what happens? When you decide to sit home and not recruit, any consequence?
Yes.
No, you won't see it that way. And this is the reason why 95% of people who join network marketing fail. Because we always want to be programmed. We always want to be what? Programmed. Today, I want to teach you 3 or 4 fundamentals that will cause retention in your network. Because you are leaders, you need to learn how to retain your people. 3 or 4 fundamentals that will cause retention in your network. And once there is retention in your network, duplication automatically takes place. Number 1 is 90 days. It is said that the people you bring into your business may fall out within 30 to 90 days. The people you introduce into your business may fall out within what? So as a sponsor, note here, I'm not saying a recruiter. A recruiter is someone who brings or recruits someone into the business and that's it. A sponsor is more of a farmer than a hunter. A farmer is one who brings someone into the business, keeps the person more engaged and excited for 90 more days. If you go out there and you recruit someone into your business and you chop the sponsor bonus, that's it. I want to tell you that no true duplication will happen in your network because chances are their first 30 to 90 days they will fall out of business. So your responsibility as a sponsor is to keep them engaged, active, excited for 90 more days. And after 90 days, you create another way to keep them engaged, active, and excited for another 90 days. It is said that when people do something repeatedly over time for 21 more days, it forms what? Habits. 90 days. I shared with Mr. Asian that when I joined network marketing for the first time and my sponsor gave me my packet, I asked him what is next to do. He was like, go out there and talk to people. That's all he told me. Go out there and talk to people. Now, you need to understand this. We call it over the line principle. Say over the line principle.
Over the line principle.
On the left side is known as easy to quit. Easy to what? And on the other side, it's easy to stay. Just understand this, that whoever you